This is going to be a review of the Turkish Get Up. We're going to start with it in 2 phases, and then I'm going to put another video together that will do the full thing. So I'll have kettlebell, and I'm going to go through it at this side angle and then from a different angle so you can see different parts of it. So starting off, I'll have this kettlebell on the floor next to me. I'm going to roll to my side to grip this and bring it right on top of my chest or right in my hand. So to set this up, the side that has the weight, that knee's going to be bent. This arm's going to go straight up in the air. This elbow will be out a little bit on a 45-degree angle, so not way out here, not at my side. Okay? And even this leg that's bent, instead of having it straight lined up with my hip, I'll take it out to the side just a little. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this elbow and this foot as my 2 contact points to get up from this laying down position. So I'm going to start to roll a little bit towards this elbow to get pressure on it, and this foot on the floor will help me do that. So as I start to push, I have a little bit of tension in my stomach. That's going to allow me to push into this elbow and come up into the first position. Now you'll notice this arm is very important. A lot of people will tend to let this slide down towards their ear. I want to make sure I'm pushing the ground away from me so that that elbow is staying down. I feel like I'm tensing into my armpit on this side. So this would be the first position I would have you hold for about 5 seconds. Sometimes I'll even check my neck motion just to make sure that I'm not tensing at my shoulder to where my neck wouldn't be able to turn. And then from here, this hand on the ground is going to press through the palm of my hand, and I'm going to pivot up into this next position. Same thing here. If you look at this shoulder on the ground, I'm not dipping forward, right? I'm lightly pressing down and away, keeping this straight overhead, and same thing, no tension in my neck. Now the next movement here is going to be coming up into this high bridge, where through this knee that's bent, I'm going to raise up, and I'm going to pause here for 5 seconds. Once again, a couple head turns to make sure my neck is not getting overly tense. And then I'll slowly transition back down. 5 seconds again here. This arm, I'll pivot a little and come down to my elbow. Now this is another tough one, right? I want to make sure my elbow lands under my shoulder, because if it's out here, that's not going to work very well. Same thing if it's here. So as I come down from here, it's just a little pivot down, making sure that elbow is under my shoulder. Okay? And then from here, I'll slowly drop down into that laying down position. Once again, 5 seconds. And then I'll give myself a 5-second break here at the bottom, and I'll repeat that. So I'll go a little quicker, but just looking at it at a different angle. So the kettlebell starts off next to me. I roll to my side, I grab it. Okay, I straighten the opposite leg, I keep this knee bent with a little bit of an angle. Elbow about a 45-degree angle, and I press the kettlebell up to the ceiling. I once again use this foot to engage my stomach to start to roll. And as I roll, I push through this elbow to come up into position 1 for 5 seconds. Plant my hand and rotate. Position 2 for 5 seconds. Use this foot and hand to raise up into the high bridge. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, and then I get a 5-second break, and I would repeat it, usually 3 to 5 times.